Hey guys, Matthew here. Today we're going to go over broomstick warm-up and how you can use a broomstick for your mobility training. So you want to pick a broomstick that's about right for your wingspan. And start off with some spine and shoulder waves. Now remember, on mobility training and warming up, you're just going for range of motion, not looking for deep stretches just yet. Now from your shoulder wave up top, step out wide, and you've got X stretch. Hey, I know you can't see my legs, but imagine I'm keeping good, strong leg positions. X stretch is great for those obliques. Now hip hinge, keep those legs wide and stable in what I call power position, and hinge over that stick. You want to define with your hip hinge, define your neutral position, stacking up and making sure there's no flexion in your spine. Now from hip hinges, hinged rows. Keep your neck nice and long, keep your chest broad, shoulders down. Keep that back straight. If you look in the mirror and you see your back flexing like this, you got to fix that up no matter how strong you are. Keep that chest broad. And back into up and overs. Now, when you're working the shoulder mobility, you want to use a bird grip on the stick, so wide and loose. I learned these from USA Weightlifting about 6 months ago, and I've been building these in the Pilates studio. They're so awesome. Now, around the world. And you can sway along with this move. You don't have to stack up like a pencil. Change direction on around the world. But just let your back and your shoulders kind of just float along with the move. There's a nice spine extension up, spine flexion down. Last around the world. Now hold the stick down in front of you and then flex your neck. Flex your upper back and imprint here, protracting stretch. Protraction to retraction. Now put that stick down in front of you. We can do some really cool moves. Let's start off with ankle and hip rockers. See, just rocking up on those feet. Now go up and hold, knee bends. Now if you pull that stick just a couple of inches in front of you, and you're in front of a mirror, you can really track. You can see what's going on in your thighs. Make sure your heels are up right now. Heels are up. Knee bends. Now stay in that knee bend and hover. You want to keep your back as straight as the broomstick. We found that wherever you kind of fall forward, that's where you need to stop in those knees anyway. Stack yourself up nice and tall. March it out. Muay Thai march. Next is hip shifters. Just shifting those hips side to side. Put that stick down in front of you. Give those inner thighs a good stretch. Boy, this one's really important to do, especially if you've been sitting down for a while. Stretch out those inner thighs. Now turn. You just hold onto that stick with one or two hands. And you can stretch out your hip flexor. Oh, that's some good stuff. Other side. Now last one's my favorite. I call it mix the cake. And then rock those hips away from the stick. Now you push your arms out to the side, away from your hips. So as you pull the stick up to you, you get real tall. And as you push the stick away, you reach through those arms and stretch. This is a great stretch for your lats and your back. Change direction on those. Mix the cakes. last one of the limbering sesh, and we'll finish up our stretch out here. Our limber up here. All right, hey, one more thing. Get some crutch tips for your broomstick, like so. This one's awesome from my man Dennis. And you'll protect your mats when you work on the sticks. What's your victory body? Check out more videos at vbodies.com and open up your world of exercise. We'll do it together.